Hey beautiful people, welcome back to Self-Love with Lexi. Today's topic is going to be raising your vibration. So what does this mean? What is raising your vibration? Why should you do it? Well, when you're in a higher vibration, you attract better and more positive things into your life with ease. You walk around the world with an unexplainable beauty. Unexplainable. You're very magnetic. People and animals are drawn to you. Raising your vibration is a hard thing to do. It's just a matter of, do you want to be where you are now, or do you want to level up physically, spiritually, mentally, emotionally, physically? If so, this video is for you. How can you raise your vibration? Well, you've come to the perfect place. There are many quick ways to raise your vibration, like meditating. You can do things like affirmation. You can dance, literally dance, dance around your house freely as if no one's watching. Genuinely, anywhere you go, just dance. That is a vibration raiser. Another thing is food. Watch what you're eating. If you're eating McDonald's every night, I am sorry to say, but your vibration is going to be low. It just is. I don't make the rules. Watch what you say to yourself. I have a whole video on affirmations. Watch that. Because what you say becomes your reality. Believe it or not, it's true. Be unapologetically and authentically yourself. That is the biggest vibrational raiser of them all, is being yourself. Because when you're yourself, you scare away the people who are fake, and you bring in the people who are real and authentic, and that's one of the most beautiful things about it. So now I'm going to get into some things that you can do to just raise your vibration. Daily affirmations is a big one. So things like, I'm beautiful, I'm strong, I'm magnetic. Being grateful for everything that you have in your life. Because when you're grateful for a thing, it's like it comes back to you 10 times fold. So for example, when I first started this journey, I was very confused about what to be grateful for because I had a terrible mindset, genuinely horrific mindset, and I couldn't find a single thing to be grateful for. And now I'm grateful for literally everything. Everything I could possibly be grateful for, I'm grateful for. I'm grateful for this necklace. I find it so cute. I'm grateful that I can have a matching thing. Oh my god. Like, you know what I mean? I get so bubbly and joyous of little things in life. So yeah, it does not matter what you are grateful for, just make sure that you are grateful for everything. Be grateful for that bus being late, because guess what? It probably stopped you from a horrific accident you were about to get in. When your mindset's like that, nothing can stop you. Genuinely, nothing can ruin your mood because you're so grateful for everything, because everything is always working out for you. Meditate. Meditating is also a great way to raise your vibration, and I will do a video on meditating because a lot of people, when I kind of explain to them about meditating, they seem a little bit confused about the process of it and what you really are supposed to do. So I will explain that in another video. Grounding is a great way to remain in the present moment. We can get a lot of stress in life about the past and the future, but grounding is a way to remain calm in all the stresses. And there's a many ways to do this, but one of my favorite way is going outside, barefooted going outside, just touching the grass with your feet. It's just like a very calming sensation, a very calming grounding spot. Journaling. Write down your feeling. A lot of people have a hard time with bottling things up, and personally, I did as well. And it sucks because sometimes you don't know where to go. You don't know what to turn to. You kind of feel like a burden to your friends when you have so much pent-up energy and you just want to release it. And there's things like the gym that I personally release it with, but one thing that I explained to someone the other day is when they were talking to me about how they release their anger is the gym. I was like, you can go in an angry person and go to the gym and you feel great after, you feel replenished, and then something happens outside that gym and you're angry again. The gym is a short-term compensation for your anger. It releases something, but it's not going to fix it. And that was a very hard thing for me to learn as well, because I did have to learn that. I thought the gym was therapy for me, and it is for a lot of people. And it's a great habit, it's a great thing to keep up. But do not make that your sole way of releasing anger. Instead, journal. Write down your feelings, because sometimes I know that we feel a burden to people, so we don't want to talk about it. Write them down. I remember one time when my mom had a lock on my phone at a certain time at night, and she had taken it off, and it was great, I loved it, went on my phone all night, and then she put it back on, and I was so angry, and I started shaking. I was shaking uncontrollably, and I could not stop. Then my aunt showed me a method of journaling, writing your feelings down. And it felt stupid at the time because I was so angry, I wanted to do something. And I'm like, how is this going to help? After I wrote it down, I was able to come to my mom and have a civilized conversation, and the anger left my body almost as soon as I started writing. So when you're really angry and really pent up or really stressed, writing is a really good way to relieve that stress and anger. Forgiveness is a great way to raise your vibration because, believe it or not, when you are angry at somebody, you are taking down your own energy. You might think that, it's directed at them, it's not directed at me. And I used to think the same way, but no, you are holding on to that anger. Say, for example, somebody cheats on you. Horrible thing to do, but you are keeping that in your soul. You being angry at the other person is not affecting them whatsoever. They don't give two flying. None. Zero. It is solely affecting you and your vibration and your health, okay? And forgiving people can be very hard, especially how bad they did you dirty or they dogged you out, whatever. It can be hard. But it is one of the greatest things that I learned how to do is just forgiving people. Because if you are not forgiving people, you cannot forgive yourself. Forgiveness is a very big key to this. So, to do this, you can write. This is one way I do it. Write all the bad, nasty things they've ever done to you. Ever. And sure, this will create some anger in your body, okay? This will get you mad, but again, it's letting it out. It's letting it out on a piece of paper instead of complaining and talking about it or even keeping it bottled up, which is worse. You are writing it down. You are showing the universe that you have this, okay? Then, at the bottom of this page, biggest part, write, I forgive you for myself. If you have to say that, say it again, because this is a powerful, powerful sentence. I forgive you for myself. And we're going to say it one more time. I forgive you for myself. I did this the other day with someone who really hurt my heart. And I started crying. When I wasn't actually listing them on a piece of paper. I was saying it out loud in this exact spot. And I was getting so angry with this person. I was like, how could you do me like that? And, of course, I didn't tell anybody about it. I didn't tell anybody that I was doing this. I didn't tell anybody, any of my friends, my boyfriend. I didn't tell anyone. I just came out here, and I let myself feel the emotions that I needed to feel. And then I forgave this person for doing me dirty. And it was such a relief. It felt so good because for a bit there, I had a pent-up emotion, and I was like, okay, how do I get this out? And I went to forgiveness because I know God forgives, universe forgives, we should forgive as well. When someone's hurting you and their actions are replaying in your head, you are subconsciously giving them power. You are taking away yours and you are giving it to them. Now that we talked about forgiving people, I want to add a little bit on forgiving yourself. We hold a lot of pent-up emotions towards ourselves. We hold a lot of guilt, a lot of resentment about the things that we've done. Keep in mind, we are human and we all make mistakes, okay? We all do. We are not perfect. But you have to forgive yourself to elevate and grow, because if you don't, you are holding your own self back from the true power that you could have. For example, say you did a friend dirty and you are feeling so guilty about this and they've cut you off, they've let you go. That is a horrible, guilty feeling, genuinely hurts you to your core. But you can look at it in a way as I'm learning. This is my first time in this soul and this body on earth, and I am learning. So, it's never helpful to get mad at yourself for anything. In fact, it's horrible for you because you're just going to stay in this cycle of resentment, guilt, hurt. You're just going to stay in that cycle. So forgive yourself before you forgive anyone else, to be honest with you. That's how I view it. I had to, because I couldn't forgive anyone else without forgiving myself, because if I forgave anyone else, I had all that trauma to me still. I still felt so guilty for everything. I still, like, I would replay the things in my head that I could have done differently. Just know, people make mistakes, and it's okay. It's okay. Everything happens for a reason. Forgive yourself. Genuinely, like, if you did something dirty and they didn't forgive you, that sucks. I'm sorry. But you have to be able to forgive yourself to move on. You just have to. I want to give another example that I feel like resonates with me a little bit. So, say you are bullied, okay? And you hold this hatred and resentment for these people years later. Little do you know that you are actually giving the power to them. You take that in for a second. You are giving the power to the people who bullied you, who made you feel like crap, okay? You want to take that power back, right? Right? Am I right or am I right? You want to take that power back, and you want to be able to control your own emotions and your own reality. So forgive yourself, then forgive everybody else. Anyways, I hope you guys love this video as much as I enjoyed making it. Subscribe and follow for more.